back to my Honda 7.5 horsepower. It's a 1981, 83. After, let's see what all we done to it. We started with the lower unit, cleaned it out. It was disgusting. Fuel pump was cracked. Replaced that. Replaced the impeller. Got it back together. And let's see here. Replaced all of the hoses. Got a fuel tank for it. Bypassed the old vintage connection and got fuel in there. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, gaskets. Cleaned the carburetor once. And apparently I cleaned it and either didn't know enough at the time or I didn't open the main jet. But what I discovered was that the main nozzle is missing. I found that out by going online and looking at the diagram, and sure enough there's a major part of this carburetor that's not in here. Big surprise, since I know where this engine came from and I know the what the person that owned it prior to me is capable of as far as damaging things is concerned, and or losing things. Let's see here. The float's working great. Everything's great with the exception of an extremely rare part that is missing. So I Google/AI looked for the closest thing to the correct number nozzle, and I ordered one of those. It was easier to find. It wasn't even close. It did not fit. And so the only other option was to get what appears to be an extremely used looking one from eBay, which was expensive. The guy was not letting them go for cheap. Apparently he also knows that it is a very difficult item to find. At this point I think I can recite the number. Well, it's not coming to me. 16 what is it? 161668830003, something like that. Anyway, probably it's not good enough for you to see this, but there's the diagram that I screenshotted off of Google Images. Part number 9, nozzle, comma, main, 161668810003. So, presumably it's in here. And now for the unveiling. We met with success or another crushing defeat. Not sure if this guy does refunds. I guess we'll do a good job of opening the package. Stand it. Well, it does appear to be the right size at first glance. Tiny. The last one I got was far too big. Yeah, it's a rusty little thing. But, you know, fits in there. It looks like it would work. There's where it goes. Drawing out the suspense. Here's the main jet screw that it screws down on top of it. It doesn't look like it's any worse condition or any better condition than my new 003 nozzle. Bam! It dropped right in there. It appears to be perfect. Wow. So we will be firing the Honda up again today, and God willing, keep taking the Lord's name on this show, and hopefully, I know it'll turn on, I know it'll turn over. The problem is that it keeps, you know, it's, what do you call it? keeps going too high. RPMs keep going too high. There's a name for that. Hopefully this time it'll idle the way it's supposed to, and when it's throttled up, it'll throttle up smoothly and back down smoothly without skyrocketing, without running away. We shall soon see. Got my carburetor hooked back up, and as far as I know, there's nothing to stop this from running perfectly. As far as I know, it has all the parts, all new hoses, water pump, impeller. This thing's been checked from top to bottom. See what this Honda can do. Likes to start in neutral. So I'm not forgetting anything here. I'm curious why it doesn't want to go into reverse sometimes. Other times, not a problem. I think I got this all hooked up right. Strange that. Let's just pull it and see what happens. Seems rather sluggish. Nothing. Let's try again. Why not? Oh, now it wants to go into gear. Disappointing. Oh. Sure it's getting gasoline. Seems like it is. Still seems to be running away. Darn. So now that it has a main nozzle in it, probably the carburetor needs to be adjusted again. So I've screwed it back down, the air intake from what I recall. And his buddy here, and he's even got one more friend over here. Quite a lot to choose from. Maybe when we stoke it back up, we'll be able to make some adjustments. Factory is a turn and a half or something like that. And then there's this little guy that's attached to the throttle. He seems to have a lot to do with the idle. Oh, nope, gas is still hooked up. Joke. What else I need to know? Oh, look like it. Make the idle lower if I wanted to. Back in neutral. Yeah. Got ourselves a nice Honda now.